What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Sunshine Way. I am your lovely host, Chiya, and in today's video, if you watched the video before this, and if you haven't, just stop. Please go and watch the video before this, because that is part one to this video. So in part one of episode one, I took you guys a little bit through the beginning of my summer planning of my notebook. And then in this part two, I'm going to kind of be doing like tips. So, and it's going to be tips based on what I showed you in part one. So it would have been too long to put both of them together. So that's why I did part one and part two of episode one of summer planning. But yeah, these are some interesting tips, some good tips. And if you like hearing me talk and if you're a fellow teacher, or if you just work with kids in general and like to see what kids like, then please stay tuned and watch this video. So let's get to it. Tip would be to definitely do your research. Do your research on, especially if you move into a new environment. But I kind of pretty much know the demographics of my students, and I grew up in the same area that I'm teaching in, so I know what goes on in the society. But if you're moving or you travel or you're new to the area, know the demographics, know what the students go through in the classroom. Turn my camera a little bit. Also do research on how to deal with 8th grade, how to deal with 7th grade, 5th graders, whatever. This stuff is already done. This research is already articles already done. YouTubers that are teachers and teaching the same grades that you're teaching the same demographics of students that you're teaching. Like that, those teachers and those administrators and these researchers have already went through this stuff and can give you real life example. No, I'm not telling you to take everything they say and run with it, because that's definitely not what you want to do. But it's definitely good to get your thoughts jogging and your brain moving on how you want to handle your class and how you want to form your class, because you can see what things work, what things doesn't work. You also can exchange ideas with others and stuff like that. So definitely get on YouTube, definitely get on articles and books and research. My second tip would be to write everything down. Write a list of what you need. What do you see your classroom having? Do you see your classroom having chalkboards? Do you see your classroom having organizing bins? Or do you want just completely shelves? Do you see yourself having any plants? Write all that down, and then write the possible stores down that you can get that from. And it would save you a lot of gas and time if you don't drive around to those stores and you just look it up online. But with thrift stores, you can't do that. So I would definitely say, personally, me, would be to go to thrift stores first, so that you can see what they have, grab what they have, because most of the time thrift stores are going to have it at a cheaper price. And to be honest, students care about how much effort and work that you put into things. They really don't care what's the most shiniest and what's most not. They want to feel at home. They want to feel welcome. They want to feel loved. They want to feel like I'm engaged and I'm ready to learn, because I walk into this room and this is what is bringing me to do. So that's most important. So don't think about, I got to get all new stuff. No, you can go to thrift stores and get the same things. And it's definitely going to be at a better price and a cheaper price. The next thing I would do would be to check dollar stores. Dollar stores are always, on top of their game, for sure. And what's something else I was going to say? Also, when you do your research and stuff, it's going to help you become a better teacher. Learning. If you love learning, then your students will want to learn too, because you'll be able to put that vibe and that energy off on them. Another thing that I want to say about summer planning is do it in increments throughout the summer. That's going to help you with your budget. It's going to help you financially, And on top of that, doing it over the summer, you're not going to be in August like running around trying to snatch composition notebooks out of little girls' hands because you waited to the last minute to get some materials. Like, no, we're not finna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be prepared for this school year. We're gonna do our best this school year. We're gonna give our students our best this school year. So, like, planning over the summer is just gonna make you have a smoother ride because you're just gonna be able to get in there, set your stuff up. You already got in your mind, okay, I'm using flashcards this year. Okay, I'm using manipulatives this year for this. You get those things jogging. I'm gonna put all my manipulatives in snack cases or snack bags so that it's easy for the students to grab and put back in. Like, whatever, you can have this stuff planned out. That way you won't be so stressed that week before school starts. Another thing that I wanted to say, let me make sure that I'm saying everything, is definitely do a thing. I know when you get to high school and you get into middle school that the kids don't really like those corny themes, or kids really not into that. But help them hold on to their childhood as much as they can. It's constantly being snatched from them, so help them hold on to that the best you can. But keeping in mind of the type of society that we live in now and the type of students that we're dealing with now, keep it fresh, keep it funky. You know what stuff they like. You're on social media. You know what stuff they're into. Step out of your comfort zone and out of your box so that you can decorate and design and make up the classroom to fit their needs and what's best for the students. So please keep that in mind when you're getting that together. Also, be aware of the colors that you're using and the vibes that you're going for, because that really can affect the way somebody learns. When you go into a place and you feel like, ooh, it looks cool in here, like it looks good in here, or it's like different from any other classroom I ever been in, like your students gonna want to just even come in and sit down in there just because of that. Like, you want to have a warm, inviting presence inside your classroom. So planning over the summer is going to help you do that. I promise you, it's going to help you do that. And let's see. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's a couple things that I've already gotten from thrift stores. I vouched for thrift stores, as I just did a couple minutes ago. Be aware that you might have to get your hands dirty, and it's okay if you have to get your hands dirty. You might have to buy that $3 can of spray paint from Walmart and spray paint something, and that's absolutely fine, because those things gonna belong to you, and you can always carry them to whatever classroom you ever go to. And on top of that, it's those small touches, that small finishing touches, that matters the most to the students. So y'all, happy summer planning. Get your life together, sis, bruh. Get your life together. We about to have a good summer. We about to plan this summer, and we about to set our lives up for next school year, because you know what, we're gonna give our students the absolute best, like I said. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want more content like this, please comment down below telling me how you feel about it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl upload. And I see you on the next one.